to the side, there isn't a pool of oil at all, right? It's just kind of like gently glazing them. Okay, the oil is going to help insulate them, plus it's going to act as a really good conductor of their own flavor. Alright? Now, what is this?
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
I was going to say.
Okay. Definitely rosemary. Too much of this is way too much. Okay. Now the Italians like to leave their rosemary whole, that way we can identify it. The French like to cut everything up, that way it's evenly distributed. Alright? It's basically up to you. I like to leave it like this because rosemary is very, very aggressive. Okay? So one I like to leave in there, that way no one gets like a whole sprig of it. And even one of these is enough to like blow your palate completely. You get that in your mouth, I mean it tastes like a pine tree. It's bad. If you've never tasted it, please do. You should taste, even though I didn't make it sound very delicious, you should taste. Okay? This is thyme, as in T-H-Y-M-E. Right? One of those is very, very powerful. Okay? This is older thyme, which means it's starting to dry on its own. It means it's probably going to be slightly more intense in flavor. Also means it's going to delicious, right? Means it's going to hold up very well. Now, it's very important what I'm about to show you. Because in pastry, you're going to pick a lot of thyme. Okay? When you pick thyme, it grows this way, you strip it the opposite way. Okay? Put your finger up here, and you just pull the leaves right off. Okay? If you try to do it the other way, you're just going to constantly break the stem. Right? And nobody wants to eat the stem. So again, and you're going to do a lot of this. If you work anywhere that has focaccia, you're going to pick thyme. Okay? We don't buy dry thyme. We buy fresh thyme because it's so much better. Alright, thyme is very, very big in French cooking. So we're going to use a decent amount of it with our roasted veg. Okay, I've also got it in that right there, which we'll talk about in just a second. Okay? Now, I'm not sauteing these first. I literally do this, and then they go into the oven to roast. The temperature depends on the size in which you're roasting. For this, I'm going to go into a 375 degree Fahrenheit oven. Now I can leave it in this, or I can put it in a hotel pan and it'll go even faster. Okay? I'm probably going to go with the hotel pan because this is a pretty good amount of food. I also have garlic, right? I have a couple pieces of garlic in there, but I also am just going to throw this entire head in there. That way the whole essence kind of builds in. Then instead of someone biting into garlic, I can just pull this whole thing right out. Okay, it's a very nice way to get tons of flavor, especially with that little bit of oil. But again, nothing's dripping in oil, right? It's just dressed, essentially. Okay? I didn't have to wear gloves because it is going to be cooked, but I don't like having super oily, garlicky hands. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Will you hand me a hotel pan? Not when I roast it. You can, but this will also keep it together. Right? Like I could wrap it afterwards, but it's already completely wrapped. Especially the side with the bowl, it's good. Now the top, it will hold itself together, but you see the paper starts shedding off there. So usually we leave the top for some other purpose. The bottom holds itself together very, very well. Alright? So, into my hotel pan. Right? And now we can really see the difference in all of our cutting, right? Okay? They're close, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. I've got some pieces in here that were kind of cut, but the knife didn't go all the way to the cutting board. So I have like giant batons that have like segments in there. Basically, it's like a dotted line type situation. Okay? Now, if you spill all your stuff, which bowl scraper's for, right? No big deal there. And when we get to advanced, like more advanced stuff, I can tell you like we should have cut the celery larger, right? We shouldn't have cut the garlic at all. The shallots we would have just sliced because they cook at such different rates. Now I told you to cut this way because it will still cook, right? They're actually going to insulate each other very, very well, so it's not going to be an issue whatsoever. So, roasted veg. Any questions? Nice and easy. Now for roasting veg, I leave it completely uncovered. Okay, and usually we don't even move it. We just let it in there, we let it roast, okay? Now if I had like a serious rondo, like one of these except bigger, like what I did the fumain, like the huge one, that would be ideal for this much veg because then it's a nice thin layer, it'll cook nice and even. This I'll probably have to toss once just to get the bottom to the top and whatnot. But usually with roasted veg, we just leave it alone. Okay, so I'm going to slide this in. Okay. 375 Fahrenheit, we let it go. Don't worry about that, I'll finish. Now, what is this? This is butter that I've added some stuff to, so what do we call it? Compound butter. Is it a sauce?
No.
Technically, yes. Technically, it is a sauce, but we all know that it's not like worth bragging about. When people are like, oh, how'd you like that compound butter? I'm like, good. How long did you spend on it? Like 10 seconds? Nah, it took me forever. Well, then you're an idiot. It's butter with stuff in it. It should not take long, okay? Now this, I have some stuff in. We'll talk about that after your break. We're gonna work on our chickens. So, I would like you guys to take a 15-minute break. Class will resume at 7:25.